Hello guys, I'm back with another video, and today we're talking about what if Deku had the seven deadly sins powers. So in the last video, Deku um finished all of his training from the seven deadly sins, and now he's 14. So Deku is known by everybody in the prison as the betrayal, or the beast that he prefers to call himself. So villains there are terrified of him because one time when that villain that ripped his eye out decides to try and kill him, Deku just used full counter and literally murdered him. Like murdered him in front of everybody as the the guards try to not make him kill anybody anymore. So Deku is in his cell as he's knocked out by this liquid inside of this syringe, as he's taken to a as he wakes up in a car, as Deku starts struggling as a policeman or guard brings out a tablet, as and it's All Might saying, young Midoriya, I'm really sorry for accidentally killing your mother, and I'm deciding to bring it to UA, where we're going to have a um a rehabilitation a villain rehabilitation, basically redeeming villains, or villain sons, I guess I can call them, or children, I guess. As Deku thinks in his mind, well, fuck. So, this is his symbol now, and this is his so-called hero costume. This is symbol now, which is connected into his eye, right here, in his eye here. Yeah. So, damn it. As Deku is taken to UA, Deku Deku is welcomed by all the staff, including um um Nezu, as Deku says, "Why did you want to bring me here?" As Nezu says, "Well, young boy, I want you to become a hero, and I'm really sorry for the accident that happened with with your mother and your father being a villain." As Deku says, "Be quiet about him. He's not my father." As one of the one of the heroes there, being Midnight, tells him he that she's going to be going to be her guardian, his guardian, I mean. As Deku says, seriously, as he sighs. The villain Some of the villains there are going back to the prison. The villains are celebrating. Anyway, going back, as Deku is taken to her household, which is pretty much a mansion on the villa on a wait for a second, guys. There we go. Which is basically a mansion. So Deku Deku says, "I really just want to get some sleep." As Midnight says, "Why, sure." As she brings him to a room where they're going to be staying. As Deku says, "Thank God." As he jumps on the bed and says, "It feels so relaxing." Because his bed is just basically stone. As another girl appears, being what's her name? Kendo, I think it's her name. Um, I think is her name is her name is Kendo. I remember now. So um, Kendo asks who's the boy as she as Mount Lady. I meant Midnight says, well, that's the boy. That's the son of All for One. As she says, what? Why is he doing here? As she says, well, he's going to be transferring to UA so he can be redeemed. As she's quite not ex- not excited for it, mostly because he's a villain's son or kid, but she thinks that maybe he could change. As Deku starts training more, Kendo sees how he's training really hard and almost looks like he's about to like die of overworking. As Kendo says, "Hey, are you going to stop training?" You As Deku says, "Don't worry, I'm okay." As she's kind of worried as she remembers that he is quirkless and says, "Wait, you might hurt yourself." As Deku says, "I'm fine." As as they start eating dinner. So when they are eating dinner, um Deku asks why is a girl here, another person here, as she starts feeling it, as she looks sad. As um Midnight says, well, her parents got killed by a villain. As Deku kind of sympathizes with her because her mom was killed by by a by a policeman. So after that awkward situation, Deku starts going to sleep as um Kendo goes to sleep in his room. As Deku says, "What are you doing in my room?" She says, "Well, um, mom," and she calls Midnight Mom right away. As she says, "Well, mom told me that we're sleeping together." As Deku says, "Oh hell no!" As Deku says, "I'm sleeping. I'll be sleeping over there." As he points to like to the ceiling. As Kendo says, "What do you mean?" As Deku summons Chastafode as he transforms it into the pillow. As Kendo says, "Whoa, is that your quirk? Is You said that your records say that you're quirkless?" As Deku says, "Whatever." As he starts sleeping, so while he's sleeping, um, he goes to his mindscape as he starts training there as well. He's basically like those types of people that want to become stronger, but except he's not like a freaking musclehead like Asta, like from Black Clover. And please don't get mad at me. I just don't like Asta's personality. No offense to others that like his personality. I just don't like it. So anyway, Deku wakes up as it's his 15th birthday, and she um um Midnight decides to bring him to a restaurant. Deku really doesn't care as he goes into the car as they go into the restaurant. So while they're there, they hear like several policemen around as she says, "Oh crap! I'm gonna be going there." As she goes and wears her hero costume, as everybody starts taking pictures because they're complete pervs. As Deku decides to go with her, as Kendo says, "Wait, where are you going?" As Deku says, I'm going to check on mom, as because he kind of is okay with Midnight, because she seems like like a nice person to him, because she's the only one that seems to be nice and not being like evil to him or being hateful to him. As Deku goes there and sees the sludge villain, as as what's Midnight says, "What are you doing here, Zuko?" As some some people saying, you know this boy?" As Deku, as she says, "Well, he's my adopted child." As they said, "Wait, adopted?" As Deku says, do you really want me to help that girl?" As they see a girl with brown hair and really chubby cheeks. So, and yes, that's Ochako. So Deku jumps up as Midnight says, "Go Zuku," as she believes that the Izuku can do it. So Deku jumps and takes down the sludge villain by the sludge villain using his attack, as Deku summons what's its name? I think it was called let me check. Ah, I remember, it's called Lust Vein. As Deku uses Lust Vein to create four clones, but instead of becoming weak by every time when he splits, they become stronger every time when he splits, because he gets Escanor's powers after all. So they're basically really strong, as Deku Deku attacks it by using full counter, as all of the crowd sees it and says, "Whoa, what is this quirk?" As one of the people there, being a photographer, I guess, says, "Who, you know this kid, and what is his quirk?" As she says, "Well, he doesn't have a quirk." As they are shocked. As All Might was hearing this, they said, "Oh fuck, you just crap." And All Might knows that he doesn't have a quirk, and he still has that power, so probably awkward. So Deku saves Ochako, as Deku uses Berlin's powers and uses the, what's it called? The Morning Star of All Dan, I think. The Morning Star of All Dan, I think. At least I think so. So Deku uses it, as it traps it in basically a crystal. As Deku brings it to the heroes. As Deku says, "I'll be going back to the restaurant." As he starts running there at super speed. As they said, "Restaurant? What were you doing there?" As she says, "Well, it's Izuku's birthday." As they start going back there, as they start eating. So I hope you like this video, and I hope to see y'all guys next time. Bye bye.